What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into another video. As you can tell by the title, the Minnesota Wild have announced their ads that are going to be put on their jerseys next season. I want to look at them. I want to break it down and talk to you guys a little bit about it, because this one I actually have some opinions on. Some of the other ones, like the Pittsburgh Penguins one or the Washington Capitals one, I really didn't have a lot of opinions on. I don't even think I made videos about it. But this one here, I do want to talk about for a couple of reasons. But before we get into it, as always, if you guys are new to the channel, it means a lot if you guys subscribed, like the video if you enjoyed, and yeah, now let's hop into this. First off, I want to show you guys a couple of example photos here. We got the first one here. I know it's a different team, but we got the Pittsburgh Penguins one here, and you can see it looks quite small from this photo. You got the two little icons there in blue, which sucks it's in blue. It doesn't match the rest of the jersey. And then you got the text. It's not what this video is about. I just want to show you. Then next we got the Washington Capitals one. Very, very small as well. At least it looks like it. It's white, so it blends in kind of with the jersey a bit. You got a small little icon, then text. Doesn't look too bad. Now, when we hop over to the Minnesota Wild one, I just want you to see it because, in my opinion, I could be crazy here, it just looks gigantic. So we have it on the screen here. You guys can see it's Tria or Tria. I'm not sure. I would assume it's Tria. That would make sense because there's three little diamond shapes there. And you got them in different colors. I mean, you got the green, first of all, that doesn't even match the green of the jersey. So that kind of sucks. You got purple, and then you have blue. So you got three different colors there that neither of them match the jersey at all. That kind of sucks. Then you have the text. To me, it just looks like a big logo. Like, it looks bigger than what the Washington Capitals have or the Pittsburgh Penguins have, for example. Obviously, I'm sure the little cutout there, the little patch, is actually the same size, but the logo itself on that looks bigger. The text looks big. It's actually one of the first things you see. I'll show you guys a different photo here. We'll glance over and take a look at this. To me, it's the first thing I see. It's like almost 3/4 of the size of the C, and you just have those big, distracting diamond-shaped logos there in different colors, and then a big text. At least, like the Pittsburgh Penguin one, sure, it had a blue, two little blue shapes, so it was very noticeable, but they were smaller. This one, it's pretty big. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I do think it's less noticeable on the white for whatever reason. It should be more noticeable in my opinion, but I think it's less. But on the middle there, the home jersey, it's pretty noticeable. One little thing, this has nothing to do with anything, I'm just really confused about this. Look at the bottom right of the away jersey there. It's got the button on it. So this is like a first year edition Minnesota Wild Adidas jersey here that they are showcasing the patches for next season. That doesn't even make sense. Like, if you actually think about it, that makes no sense at all. Those jerseys with that patch would never have, with that button, would never have these sponsors on it. It just wouldn't. It would never see the light of day on ice, or just even in people's homes. It just doesn't exist. So that's a little bit funny. That seems a little bit wonky. A little bit confused about that. But regardless, back to the ad here. Let's go back to the photo where we look up close. You know what? One thing I hate most about these ads is the fact that it's got the patch. I get it for simplicity, okay? For adding it onto jerseys, it's going to be way easier to just sew on a square that already has the logo on it. But for looks, I think if those logos were actually embroidered into the jersey, kind of like how the logo is done, I think it would look better. I know it would still be there and it would suck, but at least then it would be like good material. It would feel legitimate and it would just look better. Like, you can actually see the square, like it's literally just plopped on there. They just put it on there with some glue and called it a day. Like, I wish they actually took time to stitch on the ads just to make it look better, more legit, more like it's not just an ad that's thrown on there to piss people off and for them to make money. That's actually on there to look good, as good as you can look for the jersey ad, but at least on there to try to look good, you know what I mean? And I just think with this little square here, it just isn't doing any of that at all. Now, one thing I do want to say before we close out the video here, which I thought was hilarious, was the post the Minnesota Wild made here. They said it's official. The threads are getting some extra twine, threads, whatever you want to call it. Starting in 2023 season, our first ever jersey patch partners are... What does patch partners mean? Can somebody tell me what a patch partner is, please? Because how I see it and how everyone else sees it is it's a jersey ad. You aren't patch partners. Minnesota Wild don't make patches. They're not partnering with this company to put it on their jersey because it looks good. That company is paying the NHL to put it on their jersey. The Minnesota Wild have no say in this, I'm assuming. Them saying patch partners makes it seem like they're like amping it up to be not just a jersey ad, that it's not something bad, it's not something people hate, it's that it's okay, you know, like we're on board with this, you guys. Patch partners, me and good old Tria, locking arms. That was not locking arms. Locking arms, good partnership. We're tight like that, you know. They're a patch partner. It just sounds so dumb. And I read that and I laughed instantly. I was like, what is a patch partner? Patch partner just doesn't check out to me. It doesn't sit right with me. That's just all I had to say about that. But there you guys have it, all right? The Minnesota Wild announced their patch for next season. As soon as teams start announcing their patches, I want to break it down and take a look at them as well. And then once every team has them, if every team gets them, I don't know if every single team's going to, I want to do a ranking of them on the jersey, how well they blend in, how they look on the jersey, and just do a ranking. As you can probably tell from this video and the way I've been talking, this one could be pretty low on that list, totally depending how the rest of the teams announce it and how the rest of the team's jerseys look. But regardless, I'm a little bit disappointed with this. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Obviously, we all hate jersey ads, okay? That's a given. It's extremely obvious we all hate jersey ads. I'm not trying to say that you love them, but let me know as far as jersey ads go, how do you feel about this one? Is this one totally bunk? Is this one terrible? Like, how do you feel about it on the jersey? Try to answer it as though you're okay with ads being put on the jersey, because we all have to live with it. I know everyone's opinion is going to be they hate it, but try to answer as though you're already accepting and you're okay with it. Just answer it constructively. Let me know down in the comments. I'm always intrigued to hear what you guys have to say. And make sure to subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Like the video if you enjoyed. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.